Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a foundation routine video with you, and I was kind of thinking like what sort of video I should do, and I really wanted to do this sort of video, so here I am doing this sort of video. My skin's been kind of dry recently and moisturisers just haven't been moisturising, I guess, and my skin, I wouldn't say it's dry all the time, it can get quite oily here depending on the season, but I find that this product here has been working quite well. This is a brand called This Works. You can get it in the US, but I think it's only online at the moment. They probably will sell it at Sephora at some point because it is a good brand. So this is like a tinted moisturiser, like an instant skin perfector. It doesn't have an SPF, it has hyaluronic acid, vitamin E and vitamin C. It comes out like a caramel colour, and once you blend it into your skin it gives you a really nice natural glow that doesn't have any glitter in it. So I like to take one little pump of that, and I just like to add it in the bits so I'm a little bit dry, and it also gives you a tiny bit of a glow but not too much, and it also makes your foundation go on a lot better and smoothly, and it just looks a lot more healthier too. And you can wear this on its own if you've got super perfect skin. I mean, I don't think my skin's bad in any sense, but I don't think I'd wear it on its own, maybe just to run to the shops and stuff, but I've just been reaching for this every single day, so I thought I'd include it in the video. In terms of foundation, I've got about 16 foundations that I probably will never finish, and they'll probably go out of date soon, so yeah, that's my problem. But I have been using the Revlon Nearly Naked pretty much every single day, and I'm in the colour Shell. It's a tiny bit too orange for me, but I can make it work if I use a tiny amount and blend it in well. And what I like about this is that it's super, not light coverage, I would say it's medium coverage, but it just really blends well into the skin. It doesn't look cakey, and it looks super natural. So if you want to do like a really nice defined eye, like something I've got today, but you don't want to look like you've got a ton of makeup on, this is a nice product for you. And at the moment I'm using a lot of these, you know, flat top kabuki brushes, and one of my favourites is, well actually I use the Sigma one, but at the moment that started shedding, so I don't use that a lot, but I've been using the Palladium Tools 957. As you can see, I just used it today, so I do wash my brushes. So I just dab it into the product, and I sort of just stipple it on my face, just where I want. And this again makes your skin feel like it doesn't have makeup on it, so it feels like it can breathe. I mean, nothing's worse if you're a girl. Like if you're a guy, you probably won't know this, but I don't know why a guy would be watching my video. But yeah, when like I put makeup on my husband, I mean, I've only ever done it for videos, but when I do, he's like, oh my god, how can you walk around with all this stuff on your face? And I'm like, you just get used to it. It's just like, it's like wearing high shoes, isn't it? Like high heels, you just become accustomed to it, I guess. So yeah, this is nice in the sense that it doesn't feel like anything on the skin, it just sinks in nicely and it doesn't feel super heavy. And for some reason the lighting at the moment is showing my skin a bit patchy, but I can assure you it's not patchy at all. It just looks a tiny bit patchy. Okay, so I just like to just go under the neck a little bit. I don't blend it all the way down the neck because that would just ruin your clothes if it transfers. So once I've done that, I just take a little bit of lip balm. I always like to put lip balm on while I'm in the middle of my foundation routine, just so when I do put lip gloss on or lipstick, it goes on nice. And I actually splurged on the brand called Fresh. They have a sugar advanced lip therapy, and I was kind of thinking, yeah, you know, $25 for a lip balm, but honestly once you use it you will totally understand, and it has really plumped out my lips. I wouldn't say like, oh my god, my lips are bigger, but they feel a lot healthier, smoother and plumped out because they feel more full and healthy. So it comes like this, and you can get coloured ones as well, you can get tinted ones. But the only problem with the tinted ones, I don't think they have the whole repair, nourish, enhance volume in them. I mean, I know they do something to do with the lips and hydrate them, but I think this is the advanced therapy, so it does more for your lips. So yeah, I just put that on and it smells amazing. It smells like, you know those sugary lollies you get when you're younger, or those love hearts with the little heart me, love me things? It smells exactly like that. So I really recommend this. So yeah, I put my lip balm on, then I use my concealer, and I have been using recently, I've been using the Maybelline, is it Maybelline? Yeah, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, but that's a tiny bit too yellow for me when I want to go a bit paler. So I have been using the light version of the YSL concealer. This is the Multi-action concealer. It's really nice. It reminds me a lot of the Revlon Photo Ready. I don't think you should go out and buy this, if I'm honest with you. You can just get the Photo Ready, it's the same thing, but since I have this I use it. So I just apply it just under the eyes, and I get quite dark here as well, so it really makes a difference if you work your concealer just in the centre. So yeah, I don't really do any spot concealing, I just normally just do under the eyes, and I just blend it with my finger. I find that cream concealers work best with the finger, because when you do it with the brush you're dragging the product, and sometimes it removes the product and makes the coverage a little bit less noticeable. So if you dot it in with your finger, being careful obviously, you get a better finish, I think. And also you know how hard you're pressing with your finger, so it's easier to be a little bit more careful. Now the concealer's done, as you can see I've got a little bit of a shine to my face, so I like to set it with Studio Fix by MAC. This is really, really good, I do recommend it. If you want a little bit of extra coverage while you're setting your makeup as well, that's a good option. I also like the Cover FX mineral setting. Well, it's actually a mineral foundation, but you can use it to set. And I also recommend the One Heck of a Blot for a translucent powder. There's all different types you can get, but at the moment I like this for its coverage. So I just take this brush here, which is a Sigma F25, which is a really good tapered multi-purpose face brush, and I like to close one eye because I don't want to get it in my eye. Obviously I have contacts and they're super sensitive, especially when I wear makeup, which is super annoying. So I just like to powder in the bits that I get oily. Just make sure you don't over powder, and if you're going to powder, don't keep dipping your brush back in to get more product, if you know what I mean, because that can end up looking a bit cakey. So the next thing I like to do is give a little bit of a glow just around my face. I don't really like to do anything too crazy, especially contouring. I don't really do that on an everyday basis. In terms of bronzing products or products that warm up your skin, three of my favourites at the moment are the Rouge Bunny Rouge bronzer in Gold Comb Bay, the Hoola bronzer by Benefit, which is obviously always a classic bronzer to have in your collection, and recently the Chanel Healthy Glow powder, which is one of my favourites. And I like to use the same brush that I set the powder with, and I just concentrate on the outer portion of the face really, just to warm it up slightly, nothing too crazy. And I always like to put a little bit down my neck because my face always tends to look a tiny bit darker than my neck for some reason. So to be honest with this, because the shade is kind of, it's not like a heavy bronze colour, it's not like a really deep contour colour, you can be quite light with it and you don't need to, you know, be perfect or take a lot of time in that application. So I really recommend that. Lastly, I like to use a multi-purpose product that does the blush and the highlight. I feel like it takes away a lot of time. At the moment I really like the Accessorize Baked Blush. Anything with baked that's a blusher will normally have a highlight. The Milani ones I heard are quite good, which I'm yet to try. But if you're in the UK, the Accessorize Baked Blush are really good. This is Scandal. This has a bit of highlight in it as well, as you can see. Also the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Bricks, which is what I'm going to use today. This, I think this is a limited edition. This is called Platinum Pink, and it's really pretty. So I just take the same brush, and I just take all of the colour really. And then you can just work it up the sides. Just gives a really subtle glow with a hint of pink. So yeah, that's the finished look, guys. If you can recommend any products to me, or if you want to know more about the products I've used, do let me know in the questions below. And yeah, I do apologise if the lighting is kind of bad, because it's like 6:40 at the moment and the sun is going down, and it's been such a miserable day. It's been like really dark and dreary, so I don't really know if the lighting is going to be that great in this. So if I get comments saying my foundation's the wrong colour, you know, I'm just going to ignore them, because I can assure you it's the right colour. It's just the lighting's a bit weird right now. So yeah, I think I'm going to film a update video now. So yeah, watch out for that, and I'll see you soon. Bye!